Hi everyone, welcome to MyMax Academy. In this video, we'll continue with the chapter Coordinate Geometry, which is your chapter 7 from your 10th standard CBSE Mathematics. We'll continue with exercise 7.1 in page number 161 in your textbook. Problem number 6, first sub-problem. So what it says is 4 points are given A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D are 4 points. We need to check whether these 4 points form a quadrilateral. Whether these 4 points form a quadrilateral. If so, which means if a quadrilateral can be formed, then what type of quadrilateral it is, which means whether it is a square or parallelogram or rectangle, we have to check that. So first condition is we have to check whether it's a quadrilateral. Second is if it is a quadrilateral, what is the type of the quadrilateral. So solution is let's try to find the distance between any 2 points, which means let's find the length of AB, BC, CD and DA, right? And what is our distance formula? Our distance formula is if a point P is x1, y1 and our point Q is x2, y2, then the distance formula is defined as square root of the PQ is the distance defined as x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. That is the distance between the 2 points P and Q, where P is x1, y1 and Q is x2, y2. Fine, x1, y1, this is comma, and x2, y2. Now let's try to find what is the distance between A and B. So whenever we need to check whether it's a quadrilateral, and also if it is a quadrilateral, what type of quadrilateral, let's try to find the length of AB, BC, all the sides. Right, so let's take A is minus 1, minus 2, B is 1, 0. Let's try to find the distance between A and B. Right, so that is AB is defined as square root of x2 minus x1. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So x2 minus x1. So my 1 minus of minus 1 whole square, x2 which is 1 minus x1 which is minus 1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1. That is the distance between 2 points, right? So y2 is 0 minus y1 is minus 2 the whole square. So that is equal to, I'll write it here. So that is equal to square root of 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 the whole square, minus into minus plus, so 1 plus 0 minus into minus plus 2 square. Right? So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 square is 4. So this becomes 4 plus, this is also 2 square 4. So 4 plus 4 is root 8. Root 8 can be written as 2 root 2. That is your AB. That is your AB. Then let's find what is BC. So BC, point B is 1, 0. Point C is minus 1, 2. And let's find BC. Then we'll take this as x1, y1, x2, y2. Fine. Now let's apply our distance formula, which is square root of x2 minus x1. So x2 is minus 1 minus x1 is 1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1. So 2 minus 0 the whole square. y2 is 2, y1 is 0. y2 minus y1 the whole square. So that gives you square root of minus 1 is minus 2 the whole square plus 2 square. So that gives you square root of minus 2 the whole square is 4 plus 4. So which is square root of 8. That is 2 root 2. So that is also 2 root 2, which is BC. Let's find now CD. So what is the point C? C is minus 1, 2 and D is minus 3, 0. Now let's try to find the distance between CD. So we'll take this as x1, y1, x2, y2. So CD equal to square root of x2 minus x1. So x2 is minus 3 minus x1 is minus 1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1. y2 is 0 minus 2 is y1 the whole square. So that gives you square root of minus 3 minus into minus is plus 1 the whole square plus this is minus 2 the whole square. So minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 the whole square is 4 plus 4. So that gives you, if I write the continuity here, CD, the continuation of this is square root of 8, which is square root of 4 plus 1, and that is equal to 2 root 2. Square root of 8 is 2 root 2 because you can take the 4 will come out. When 4 comes out of the square root, it will become 2. So 2 root 2. So we have found AB, BC, CD. Let's find what is our DA. DA. So D is minus 3 comma 0 and point A is minus 1 comma minus 2. Right? We are finding all the points. Right? So suppose if it is A, B, C, D, like AB, we are finding BC, CD and DA, all the four sides. Right? Suppose if it is like this, we cannot draw a quadrilateral now, but assume that it's like this. So A, B, C, D, these are the 4 points given. Suppose if the 4 points are like this, then we have found AB, BC, CD and DA. We have to find DA now. So DA is square root of, this is x1, y1, x2, y2. x2, y2. Now again x2 minus x1 the whole square. So minus 1 minus 3 the whole square. So here you have to be careful because double minus is coming. So x2 is minus 1 minus x1 is minus 3 the whole square plus y2 is minus 2 minus 0 the whole square. y2 minus y1 the whole square. Right? So this is minus 2. So you get that is equal to minus 1 plus 3 the whole square plus this is minus 2 the whole square. Minus 2 the whole square. So your DA becomes, so DA equal to, this is 2 square root of minus 1 plus 3 is 2 square plus minus 2 the whole square. So that gives you square root of 4 plus 4. Square root of 4 plus 4, which is DA is square root of 8. So your DA becomes 2 root 2. And DA is 2 root 2. So that is also 2 root 2. So all of them are equal. See, when AB, BC, CD and DA all are equal to 2 root 2, which means when all the four sides are equal means either it could be a square or a rhombus. Right? We will find the diagonal also. If the diagonals are same, if the length of the diagonals are same, then we can say that it's a square. So let's find the diagonal AC. Let's find what is AC. Let's find the distance between A and C. So A point is minus 1 comma minus 2 and C is minus 1 comma 2. Minus 1 comma 2. Let's try to find the distance between A and C. So AC is, we'll take this x1, y1, x2, y2. So again let's apply the distance formula. Square root of x2 minus x1. So minus 1 minus of minus 1 the whole square. Right? x2 is minus 1, then minus x1. x1 is minus 1, so double minus. This is a formula minus. This is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. y2 minus y1 is minus 2. So that gives you square root of minus 1. This is plus 1 the whole square plus 2 plus 2 the whole square. So that gives you square root of 2 plus 2 is 4, which is 4 square. So square root of 4 square is 4, or you can say square root of 16, which is 4. So AC is 4. AC is 4. Now let's find what is BD. BD is what? We have to find the distance between the point B and D. I'll write it here. Let's find BD. B is 1 comma 0. D is minus 3 comma 0. Minus 3 comma 0. Now let's find what is BD. So again BD is, we'll apply the distance formula. So we'll take this as x1, y1, x2, y2. Now let's apply the distance formula. x2 minus x1 the whole square. So minus 3 minus 1 the whole square plus y2 0 minus y1 is also 0 the whole square. So that gives the square root of minus 4 the whole square, which is square root of 16, which is 4. That is your BD. So your AC is also 4. BD is also 4. The diagonals are equal. So when all four sides are equal, then it forms a quadrilateral, and also the diagonals are equal. The diagonals are equal. The length of the diagonal. AC is also 4. BD is also 4. This is BD. So therefore, it becomes a square. When all four sides are equal and diagonal lengths are equal means it becomes a square. So we'll say yes, quadrilateral can be formed as the sides AB equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA and the diagonals AC equal to BD. Therefore, ABCD is a square. The quadrilateral is a square. Therefore, ABCD is a square. Fine. So this is how we check whether it is a quadrilateral. Once all the four sides are equal, then you can say that it is a triangle. A quadrilateral can be formed. Once the four sides are equal, we can form the triangle. Quadrilateral. Once the four sides are equal, then quadrilateral can be formed. First, we have to check whether they will form the quadrilateral or not. It's not like when 4 points are given, all the 4 points will always form a quadrilateral. Suppose if the 4 points are like this, 1, 2, 3, and 1 point is here, then this is A, B, C, D. Then you cannot form a quadrilateral. No, with these, you can form only a triangle. So that's why they are checking whether these 4 points form a quadrilateral or not. Once the 4 sides are equal, then it will form a quadrilateral, because once the 4 sides are equal, it becomes a square or a rhombus. Fine. So all of you can pause the video, take the notes. We'll go to the second question, second part of problem number 6. So I'll do the second part. So I'll just change these points. So what are the points? The points are A of, let's write the given points, -3, 5, -3, 5, and B is 3, 1, and C is 0, 3, and D is -1, -4. Now again the same question to check whether ABCD is a quadrilateral. If so, what is the type of the quadrilateral? So again we'll have to find all the sides. So let's write that. Let's do all the AB, BC, CD. So let's try to find all the sides. So A, what is A? A is -3, 5. B is 3, 1. We'll take this as x1, y1, x2, y2. Let's apply the distance formula. AB is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1. So x2, 3 minus x1 is -3 the whole square plus y1, 1 minus y2 is 5 the whole square. y1 minus y2 the whole square. So that gives you square root of 3 plus 3 the whole square plus -4 the whole square. Because 1 minus 5 is -4. So that gives you square root of 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 square is 36 plus 4 square is 16, which gives you square root of 52. And square root of 52 can be written as 2 root 13. 52 can be written as 2 root 13. You have to do prime factorization, right? Or 52 can be written as 4 into 13, and 4 will come out of the root, it will become 2. Square root of 4 is 2, so 13 will be inside the square root. So that is your AB. Let's find BC. What is B? 3, 1, and what is C? 0, 3. Let's find BC. BC is equal to square root of, this is x1, y1, x2, y2, x2 minus x1 the whole square, 0 minus 3 the whole square, plus y2 minus y1. y2 is 3 minus y1 is 1 the whole square. Right? This is x1, y1, x2, y2. So that gives you square root of 3 square is minus 0 minus 3 is minus 3 square is 9 plus 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 square is 4. So you get square root of 13. Right? Then AC, sorry, CA or CD. AB, BC and CD. Let's find CD. So C is what? C is 0, 3 and D is -1, -4. So CD will be, so this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So CD equals square root of x2 minus x1, so -1 minus 0 the whole square, which is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1. y2 is -4 minus y1 is 3 the whole square. So that gives you square root of 1 square is 1, minus 1 the whole square is -1 the whole square is 1, plus square root of minus 4 minus 3 is -7, -7 square is 49. So you get square root of 50, and 50 can be written as 5 root 2. 50 can be written as 5 root 2. So your CD is 5 root. Fine. Now let's find what is our DA. So our DA will be D is minus 1 comma minus 4, and then your A is minus 3 comma 5. So our DA will be equal to square root of, this is our x1, y1, x2, y2. So x2 minus x1 the whole, so minus 3 minus minus 1 the whole square, right? X2 is minus 3 minus x1 is minus 1 the whole square plus y2 5 minus y1, which is minus of minus 4, y2 is 5 minus y1 is minus 4 the whole square. So that gives you square root of minus 3, this is plus 1, so minus 3 plus 1 the whole square plus 5 plus 4 the whole square. That is equal to square root of minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2 the whole square plus 9 square. So minus 2 the whole square is 4, this is 81, you get square root of 85. 85 cannot be simplified because it is only 17 times 5. So root of 85 is root of 85. Now if you see AB to root 13, BC is root 13, CD is 5 root 2, DA is root 85. So all are different. So we cannot say it's a square or rhombus or rectangle or parallelogram, because for square all the four sides should be equal and the diagonals must be equal. Rhombus all the four sides should be equal. Parallelogram opposite side should be equal. Rectangle opposite side should be equal and diagonal should be equal. So none of them is matching. None of the sides, either the opposite sides are equal or all the sides are equal. Now we'll have to really check whether first of all a quadrilateral can be formed. Let's forget about the type of quadrilateral. Now all are different. Even if the quadrilateral can be formed, it may not be of any type. It cannot be a square or anything. Let's check whether a quadrilateral can be formed. For that, let's find the diagonal AC. What is AC? We have to find the diagonal. So A is minus 3 comma 5 and C is 0 comma 3. Let's find what is AC. So what is AC? AC equal to square root of, this is your x1, y1, x2, y2. So x2 minus x1 the whole square. So 0 minus minus 3 the whole square. Right? X2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1. 3 minus 5 the whole square. This minus this. So that is equal to square root of 0 minus 1 minus plus 3. So it will become 3 square. Plus this will become 3 minus 5 is minus 2 the whole square. So that gives you square root of, this is 9 plus 4, which is square root of 13. So what we got AC as square root of 13. Now if you observe AB, BC and AC. Suppose if you observe AB, BC and AC. What is the sum of these two sides? If you add AB and BC, we get AB. This is root 13, this is also root 13. Root 13 plus root 13 is 2 root 13. When sum of two sides equal to the third side, then the 3 points are collinear. It's like this. So when we add BC, so which means we add BC, BC and AC. So this is suppose A, C and B. It's like this. If you add AC or CA, which is root 13, and CB, that is also root 13, that gives you AB. So full root 13 plus square root of 13 gives you the total 2 root 13. So which means A, B, C are collinear. When 3 points are collinear, which means actually the 4 points are like this. A is here, C is here, B is here and D is somewhere here. Or at least we know that these 3 points are collinear, which means a quadrilateral cannot be formed. Which means we cannot form a quadrilateral. Right? So which means for quadrilateral, all the 4 points should be non-collinear, or any 3 points should be non-collinear. So we get AC plus BC, that is equal to root 13 plus root 13, which is equal to 2 root 13, and that is matching with AB. That is matching with AB. So AC plus BC is equal to AB. Excuse me. So therefore we can say, therefore A, B and C are collinear points. Collinear, A, B, C are collinear. Therefore quadrilateral cannot be formed. Quadrilateral cannot be formed. So cannot be formed. That word is important. So we cannot form a quadrilateral using these points. We cannot form a quadrilateral using these points. Fine. Okay, all of you can pause the video and take the notes. Because the quadrilateral cannot be formed because AB plus BC is equal to AB. If you add these two sides, AC and BC, then you get AB. So it can be like this. 3 points are called ABC. So that's why AC is root 13, CB is also root 13 and AB is root 2 root 13. Fine, so all of you can pause the video, take the notes. I'll go to the third problem now. Third one. Third one is the 4 points are given. Third one is that is A of 4 comma 5, B of 7 comma 6, C of 4 comma 3, D of 1 comma 2. D of 1 comma 2. So these are the 4 points. Now we need to check whether a quadrilateral can be formed. Check whether ABCD can be a quadrilateral. If so, what is the type of the quadrilateral? Now again we should find all the distance between AB, BC and everything. So let's find what is AB. So A point is 4 comma 5. B point is minus 7 comma 6. Sorry, 7 comma 6, not minus. Right? It's just 7 comma 6. Now let's find what is our AB. So AB is equal to, this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So AB is square root of x2 minus x1. So 7 minus 4 the whole square plus y2 minus y1. 6 minus 5 the whole square. So that gives you, that is equal to square root of 7 minus 4 is 3. So 3 square plus 6 minus 5 is 1 square. So that will give you square root of 9 plus 1, which is square root of 10. Square root of 10. Now that is your AB. We can't simplify square root of 10 because root 10 can be written as only 2 into 5. So you can't take anything out of the square root. So AB is root 10. Let's find BC. B is 7 comma 6 and C is 4 comma 3. Now BC is equal to square root of x1 y1 x2 y2. Now again let's do the distance formula. X2 minus x1. Right, x2 is 4 minus x1 is 7 the whole square plus y2 minus y1. y2 is 3. This is y2. y2 minus y1. 3 minus 6 the whole square. That gives you square root of, I can write it here, square root of, this is minus 3 whole square plus minus 3 the whole square, which is square root of minus 3 the whole square is 9 plus square root of 3. So 9, that is root of 18. Root 18 can be written as 3 root 2. That is your BC. That is your BC. Now let's find what is our CD. So C is 4 comma 3 and D is 1 comma 2. Now let's find CD. So this is your x1, y1, x2, y2. So CD is square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square. So 1 minus 4 the whole square plus 2 minus 3 the whole square. y2 minus y1 the whole square. That gives you square root of minus 3 the whole square plus minus 1 the whole square. And minus 3 the whole square is 9. 1 square is 1. Minus 1 square is plus 1. So that gives you root of 9 plus 1, which means root 10. This is CD. This is your CD. Your DC doesn't matter. CD. Now let's find what is DA. Let's find what is DA. The point D is 1 comma 2. Where is this? Point D is 1 comma 2 and C is 4 comma, DA. A is 4 comma 5. 4 comma 5. Now let's find what is our distance. So DA will be equal to, this is x1, y1, x2, y2. Right? So this is 4. let's substitute square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square. So 4 minus 1 the whole square plus 5 minus 2 the whole square. Right? 4 minus 1 the whole square plus 5 minus 2 the whole square. x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1. That is equal to square root of 3 square plus 5 minus 2 is also 3 square. That is square root of 9 plus 9, which is square root of 18. That can be written as 3 root 2. That is your dA. Now what we have observed? We observed that AB is root 10, CD is also root 10, BC and DA, they are matching. We see that AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to DA, which means opposite sides are equal. The moment the opposite sides are equal, by the properties of parallelogram, we get that it's a by properties of parallelogram, ABCD will form a parallelogram. We will check whether, because opposite sides can be equal for rectangle also, we will check whether it's a rectangle. For rectangle, diagonals have to be equal. So let's try to find what is the diagonal also. Let's find AC. What is A point? 4, 5. 4, 5 and C is 4, 3. Let's try to find what is AC. What is distance AC? That is, this is x1, y1, x2, y2. That is square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square, which is 4 minus 4 the whole square, plus y2 minus y1, which is 3 minus 5 the whole square. So that gives you square root of 4 minus 4 is 0 square plus 3 minus 2 the whole square, which gives you square root of 4, that is 2. Because 2 minus 2 the whole square is plus 4 and square root of 4 is 2. That is your AC. So AC is 2. Let's find what is BD. B is 7, 6 and D is 1, 2. And D is 1, 2. So now what is BD? The distance between B and D, the diagonal x1. This is your x1, y1, x2, y2. So x2 minus x1. So square root of distance is x2 minus x1. So 1 minus 7 the whole square plus y2 minus y1. 2 minus 6 the whole square. So that gives you square root of 1 minus 7 is minus 6 the whole square plus minus 4 the whole square. So that gives you square root of 6 square is 36 plus 4 square is 16. So you get square root of 52. And square root of 52 is 2 root 13. So BD is 2 root 13 and our AC is 2. So they are not equal. AC is root 2. BD is this BD. BD is 2 root 2. 2 root 13. Sorry, 2 root 13. So they are not equal. So when the diagonals are not equal, but opposite sides are equal. So it's like this. So it's a parallelogram. So it's like this. So A, B, C and D. So diagonals are not equal. Opposite sides are equal. AB is equal to AB and CD. So this is 10. This is also 10. Root 10. And BC is 3 root 2. And your DA is also 3 root 2. So it's a parallelogram. Why it's a parallelogram? Because the diagonals are not equal. If the diagonals are equal, then no, it would become a rectangle. It would become a rectangle. Now, so therefore, we'll say, okay, this is for the other one. So therefore we will say AC is not equal to BD, which means diagonals are not equal. Therefore, ABCD is a parallelogram. It's a parallelogram. It's a quadrilateral, obviously, and it is also it's a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. Therefore, right? So that's the answer. So all of you can copy these notes. And again, when whatever points is given, you have to take them in the order A, B, C, D. In this order only you should take. And when you mark the points also, it should be A, B, C, D, cyclic. It should come as A, B, C, D. You can't write A, B, C, D. Here you can't put C, here you cannot put D. You can write like A, B, C, D. But either it should go in this cyclic order or this cyclic order. Fine. So all of you can pause the video and take the notes. I will stop the session here. You can watch my next video for the continuation of this. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next video. Thank you.